Theresa May puts on a brave face after her conference speech disaster. Photo Getty Karl McDonald 20 hours Thursday, October 5, 2017. It was supposed to be the speech that reasserted her shaken authority after the unsuccessful snap election and put the focus once again on domestic affairs amidst stagnant Brexit negotiations. It didn't go quite as planned, either for the domestic audience or for those on the continent watching closely for clues about the Prime Minister's strategy. Theresa May's nightmare speech, featuring a P45, a coughing fit and a slogan that literally fell apart as she spoke, made several front pages across Europe even as the Catalan crisis continues. Germany's Frankfurter Allgemeine led with the story, showing a picture of Mrs. May accepting a cough suite from the Chancellor, Philip Hammond, after the coughing fit interrupted her speech. The headline focuses on the content rather than the spectacle, however. It reads, "May apologizes for bad election results." Die Welt, meanwhile, focuses on a detail of the Prime Minister's outfit, her bracelet featuring Frida Kahlo, in its high-profile story. The headline, which reads, "Show me your wound," is a somewhat high-minded reference to the Mexican artist's work, and perhaps a negative reflection on Mrs. May's situation. Italy's Corriere della Sera gives the Prime Minister its most prominent picture spot on its front page, again focusing on the Kahlo bracelet and the cough suite. "Anxiety, cough and candy, May's most difficult hour," the headline reads, while above the image, it says, "If our translation is anywhere near correct, in Manchester the redemption narrative turns into a nightmare." Belgium for detached. In Belgium, a country whose trade would be disproportionately affected by any punitive Brexit deal, there is room for 3 photographs on the front cover. The headline reads, "Crucial party speech descends into slapstick." Ireland, across the Irish Sea, where Sky and BBC News penetrate, and the border remains a Brexit sticking point, Mrs. May was kept off the front pages by the death of a former Taoiseach. However, the speech garnered significant coverage inside the Irish Times, with London editor Dennis Staunton declaring pity rather than love-inspired standing ovations for May. The P45, a reference which has been lost in many countries with their own system of tax documents, also makes the page. France closer to Catalonia, the speech debacle struggled for front-page space, but French correspondents were watching nonetheless. It was a catastrophe, a long nightmare worthy of an episode of the famous series The Thick of It, a hilarious satire on the internal dysfunction of a fictional British government, said Liberation. In news.co.uk.